streaming.
Okay.
Just letting you know. Don't say my name.
Yeah. I've been running in my head. I'm like, all right. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, ist das extra animates? Mein Lieblings-Animator. I don't know, my favorite.
I don't know the
Something
German
like
word
that.
for animator.
I don't know.
I'm
Well, I
waiting
know
for
throwing
people to
Lieblings
arrive.
at the beginning of a word means it's your favorite.
Yeah, I know that much. I don't know the word
Hold
for
up on
animator.
my computer so I can see the chat. My cold.
Who's saying boo? Uh, say something so
Oh
that
my
I can
gosh.
figure
I can
out.
hear myself
Can
on the
people?
stream. It's working.
Oh, you can hear yourself. Good, good, good. Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay.
mute
So
it so I
that
don't
means
hear
that it
myself.
is working.
No.
Yeah. All right. Woo!
The gang's all here.
Oh wait, I'm gonna specify who I'm on call with, just so that people don't ask. Grah.
Max voice reveal.
Friend reveal. Bestie reveal.
Reveal. Yeah, yeah. Extra has friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have friends. See, I'm not the degenerate loser that you think I am. Maybe a little
Cool
bit.
guy. Maybe to like a very tiny degree. But you're good. Yeah, at the dining hall, they were serving. I got like a burger, but then they were also serving like onion rings. So I got an onion ring, and it was great.
Onion ring!
Yeah.
I love onion rings.
Yeah, I gotta see housing something. Apply for housing. Hmm.
The people in the chat sound so sad. Are they okay?
Oh yeah, I see that now. Friend.
Wait until they find out that I'm not super cool and popular and you're actually my only friend.
It's okay. The wait, what was it saying? Like the less you have, the better they are, or something like that.
Sure.
More valuable. They're better.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I forgot to draw like the scars on Flippy, so I gotta go back and do that.
Oh mein Gott, ist das Flipper aus Friday Night
Freitag
Funkin'?
nach Funkin'.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's any German
Freitag.
word that directly translates to Funkin'.
There should be. Watch us like goof around saying like German words because we're taking German, but then like we actually like build a German audience. And they're all gonna be like, wow, they're terrible at speaking our language, but they're trying.
I'm gonna get so many comments being like, oh wow, you really suck at that. Goose! Goose!
Boost.
There's only 7 people here. Oh.
It's okay. I know my loyal followers will come
There's
one
only
day.
6 people here. Can I share my live stream and self-promote? I can. Hang on.
Yeah. Make a community post, be like, hey fellers.
Fellers.
Yeah. Hi sisters. Wait, actually, now that I think of it, we need to figure out a name for your fan base, for your fan, like kind of like how like PewDiePie has the 9-year-olds / 19-year-olds, or like James Charles has the sisters. You gotta think
I
of
have
something.
no idea what I would call my audience.
I don't know. I mean, judging by how it's been so far, I call them like be like, all right, furries. um, Something like that. Dude, I have like a little tower of change on my desk, and it keeps growing because I have like cash now. I have money.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Epic.
No one's stolen it yet, so that's a good sign. Credentials are invalid. What? What do you mean?
What?
Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta hit the button. Now I'm signed in. Alright. Alright.
We call them the extras, but I'm the extra.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, praise Max. We got the followers.
Yeah.
Here.
I can't believe you haven't made your entire identity on the internet about Yaks yet. You need to make everything you have
He's
Yaks
so
themed.
real.
For real.
Like it's like one of those things where like it's like the social media promoting for the character, or like it's the character but on Twitter or whatever, but it's just actually
Yeah.
I'm just that character. I am him.
You are that guy.
I love how I am that guy. Absolutely. I love how like I jumped on that meme like way past it being popular. Like I'm just now like I
You
watched the
did.
video. I got recommended the lessons in meme culture video on it. Oh my god! I just
It's
realized
amazing.
Flippy has suspenders, but they're
They're
intestines.
intestines. Yeah, that zombie Flippy was like the coolest thing to come out of Happy Tree Friends. Flippy in general.
Oh, this is like a zombie Flippy?
Yeah.
I thought he was just beat up.
No, there's an episode where they become zombies, and he's missing his bottom half,
Goes
so
ham.
he uses someone else's bottom half and then uses their intestines as
Oh,
spinders.
yeah,
It's
He
amazing.
got someone else's feet.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Whose feet is it? Which one's it?
It's
Is it the candy
Handy's.
one?
No.
Oh.
It's Handy. He's the beaver who doesn't have hands.
Now.
He doesn't have hands.
I also love how he has like the 3-dimensional like Castle Crasher's sword on his hip.
I know. What was I about to do? Oh, why did I do that? Like, Autodesk has a new layout because it was made for Windows, but I wasn't using it on Windows, like, for my old computer, and now it has a different layout, and it's so confusing.
Ew.
What?
For housing, I have to pay $250, and like they don't tell me like freaking. Hold on, the words are eluding my brain. They don't tell you like the prices for the dorm you're applying for until like after you like in like a couple weeks, I think. And the housing applications close in like 2 days. So I'm a little late to the party. But how funny would it be if I told my credit card information on stream?
Don't do that. To the person in the chat, I'm a boy.
Yeah, he's a real boy. Just like Pinocchio.
Like Pinocchio. I can't do the Pinocchio voice from Shrek.
I'm a real boy. No, you give me like Jack Horner energy. What? I was a boy the whole time.
Dude, I felt so betrayed. Like, man, all the people in my life don't like Jack Horner.
I can't believe that. My mom and dad and my brothers all watched Puss in Boots without me. I was like, how dare they?
Oh, I love that movie.
But it's okay. Mom missed like most of it, but dad was there for it. Dad got he got the Rona. He got the sickness.
Oh
and Mom
no!
got it too. So they just kind of they've been chilling at the house. But
yay! Good thing they didn't adopt me.
Yeah. 1 second. I'm gonna message my mommy about something.
You gonna message your mama? Well, you miss her? You miss her
Yeah,
from
got a
college? You miss
got a
her?
problem
You
with it.
miss her?
A little bit, a little bit.
That's fair.
I ain't heartless. I ain't no Jack Horner. I'm a baby.
Real men love their parents.
Yeah, don't disrespect your mama. Let's see. Set. Date cards.
Whoa! Sorry.
Graw. You've gotten me saying graw all the time. It's like my favorite now.
Graw! It's so
Graw.
good. I say that all the time.
That's just like the universal like feeling right
For
now.
real.
Graw. That sure is a
Graw.
real boy. I'm sorry. I'm like reading through the chat, and all I see is in the comments for me. Someone saying, "I got that whole producing."
Your voice like faded out. Hang on.
Yeah, my mom called me.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. You're good.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. Max is taking a break to call his mama. Yes, Max is in college. Oh, good luck at college. College is too stressful for me. I don't, not, probably never gonna actually do that. Man, it's so quiet without Max. Gra is the perfect. I don't even know. It's just the perfect thing to express any emotion. There's no word quite like it.
I'm back.
Yay!
Yay!
Hooray!
Hold
It
on,
was so quiet.
let me mute the stream, see if I can hear myself. All right, I'm back. Yeah, it works. There's like a 5 to
Yay!
10 second delay for me.
How'd it go?
I It's good. I was just talking. Mom was one that I was texting her about the payment stuff because it was acting weird, but it's all
Oh,
good. I got
you got it
money.
figured
I got
out?
money to my account. I can pay that down payment.
Yay! Let's go!
Yeah, I got my pizza job and I'm making like moolah.
Couldn't be me.
I got me the pizza.
Imagine not staying at home and being a freelance artist and making your
Cool,
money
epic,
that way
fan.
because you're too dumb to go to college.
Freelancers deserve to die. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? I said it before. I'll say it again. Boys go to college to get more knowledge.
Girls go to Jupiter to
Girls go to Jupiter
to
because they're more stupider.
Ahaha,
Oh,
got him.
yeah, don't worry. One day I'll be a big, awesome, rich and famous YouTuber like yourself.
Let's go. I'm
Yeah,
not okay.
you have 50,000
I'm not
subscribers. That means
exactly.
You get like $50,000, right?
Yeah, I get $50,000 like all the time.
Yeah, I actually remember seeing a whole thing about like your subscriber count is half of it. I think it's half is like kind of hollow or something like that. You know, I forget what it was there's a certain like ratio of your subscriber count that actually like consistently watches your stuff.
Oh,
Which I find
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
So that's kind of like why whenever you make all your videos and you have 50,000 subscribers, but it usually like caps out at like 5,000, I think, like
Yeah.
views. That's part of why I've watched too many like YouTube geographic videos. Yeah.
Oh, that's not
Don't
right.
worry, if you ever get yourself into hot water, if you get yourself into some drama, I got your back. I
Yeah,
got
for
you.
real.
I've watched some D'Angelo Wallace. I've watched some other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially in the animation meme community. You're like walking on eggshells.
Yeah. Hearing you talking about just how it's like on fire all the time.
All the time. It's horrible.
It's like who would have thought this community has like so much drama?
I know.
Now that I think of it, how much of this is like on Twitter? Because that also is, I think, like relevant.
Actually, I don't think a lot of it is on Twitter. Like from the dramas that I've been tuned into, Twitter doesn't really have a big role.
It's all just
It's mainly Discord DMs.
true. Kitten, you haven't been on Discord very lately. Daddy is getting displeased.
To the person in the chat asking what I use to stream, I use OBS Studio.
Imagine being cool and knowing what that stuff is. Couldn't be me.
I had to look it up.
True. Yeah, that was funny. Like I know all the stuff about people streaming and stuff, but I've never actually like sat down and been like, all right, how does this software work?
I didn't know either until I got a new computer, because I just knew that I couldn't do it on my Chromebook.
Yeah.
'Cause Chromebooks are nasty. Oh man, I have nothing to talk about anymore.
Yeah, sorry, I'm typing up like my Tinder profile for my housing stuff.
Let's go! Getting them bitches!
I'm gonna, considering what happened this semester, I'm gonna like include a little bit. I'm literally like, all right, free subscription to myself for potential roommates.
Dude,
All right, I like making friends and communicating. As long as we don't kill each other over chores, we'll be fine.
yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
After all of the, like,
All the fun
cinematic
stuff that
drama.
happened last semester. Yeah. Yeah, literally, I just don't talk to my roommate anymore.
I'm
Like
sorry.
he's here, but like it's fine. Like, uh, thankfully he has the decency to like not be loud whenever I go to sleep. At least until I'm like actually asleep. Yeah, we just
Oh,
like don't talk. But I like it.
the touchscreen is like acting funny for some reason, and I have to click the screen like multiple times to actually start drawing. It's really frustrating.
Yeah. The word drawing reminded me of drama, also because I checked the chat, and now I'm like, you know what I should do? I should join. I should join with the express purpose of getting destroyed and starting just. I'll join in, and then extra can be like, him. He did these things. And then you'll get all this exposure, and
Yeah,
you'll skyrocket in attention.
yeah.
We're breaking the system.
Dude, it looks so weird. What?
Your face looks so weird. This is the silence. Extra?
Hey, sorry, I zoned out.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I'm
oh no,
sorry.
I hit too close to home.
No, I couldn't. Sorry, I ran out of focus.
You're good. You're good. I'm focusing too. I'm trying to write words.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Graw for real.
Graw.
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 Whenever I start up our next D&D game, I should just make one of the evil gods Graw. God of Rage.
Yes, do. Oh my goodness, please do that.
And that's literally like oh my gosh, it writes itself. Like all of the people who follow it, probably like orcs or something like that. Like that's their battle cry, and also their like holy word, just Graw. They call upon his name.
The Lord of Wrath, Graw.
Graw.
It's amazing.
I have something similar. I think it showed up in the Arcane Ugly game. I stole a deity from like a Minecraft server that I saw. It was like a cool like world building server, and I listened to a couple stories from it. And one of them was people found a chunk error, like all the way through the world and into the the hole. I forgot what it was called. You know, like the void.
Yeah.
And they called it Gruh. They called it Gruh, and they would
Yeah, I
like
remember
throw
that.
items into it and worship it. Yeah,
Gruh. It's like a mix between
really
Graw
smart,
and
which
Bro.
people- Yeah, maybe they're related. Gruh is just like a hole, and people just worship it.
And then Graw. I don't know.
We gotta get all the
Graw.
other vowels. We got A, we got U, gr, and gre, and what's the other vowel? There's like 5 of them.
I can't
Yeah, I know
remember
how
the
to
vowels.
speak
A,
English.
E, I, O, U, and Y.
Wait a second.
What?
Why?
Yeah.
Why is it vowel?
Y is sometimes a vowel. Were you never taught that?
Oh, I don't.
I was
remember
like, I
nothing
was
about
always
grammar.
taught that.
Grammar's my greatest enemy.
Me too.
Grammar. Literally, like.
Are you trying to
I remember,
learn
like, the
German
moment they
grammar?
introduced grammar. Yeah, the moment they introduced grammar in German, I was lost for the rest of the semester.
Dude, honestly,
But
that's why
somehow
like
I'm doing better
German
now.
German 2 was like the most difficult class. Because like it was all about
Yeah.
grammar. But it's like after that it was fine.
Yeah, for some reason, like it clicked at the beginning of this semester, and I'm doing okay now.
Yeah, it's all like, oh, you have to have the
have you opened
verb.
Pandora's? Oh, I'm like, oh my gosh, I know what a verb is now. I always forget what the word means.
Oh, for real. It's like they're like,
Um,
oh, you have to have the verb like as the second word in the sentence, but unless it's past tense, then you have to add another random word and then change the verb and put it at the end of the sentence. And I'm like, what? It's confusing.
have you opened Pandora's box yet and started doing dative form?
No.
I started doing it. It's scary. Well, it's not actually that scary. For some reason, I understand this a lot better than accusative when I started learning it. Um, you know how accusative is like, it's like this thing is happening. It's like action. Something is happening to this object that I'm talking about,
Right.
and that
Yeah.
changes the form of the sentence.
Uh huh.
Dative is like, uh, accusative is like I'm going to this place. Like
Oh
dative
no,
is
yeah, that's
like
Haben
this
and
place
Sein,
is
right?
here.
It's Haben and Sein.
Say it again.
Haben and Sein, like what changes the sentence? It's like if it's
I think.
unless you're going somewhere or changing state, then you use haben at the beginning of the sentence. Like if you were to say,
Maybe.
hang on, I'm trying to think of an example, but I'm blanking on German right now. Hang on, what's a good verb example?
Yeah.
Oh god, hang on. Give me a second.
Essen. I'm eating something.
Okay, if you're eating, so if you're saying that I'm eating food, or if you're saying I were eating food or something like that, you would say ich habe Essen gegessen, because Essen is also the noun for food. And Essen is changed to gegessen because it's the past tense version. But then
Yeah,
if you were to
I
saying
haven't
like,
touched any like tenses yet.
oh, ew, good luck. It's like, and like if you were to do something like swimming, then it would be moving, so it would be. Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember how to change Sein
Yeah.
for whatever. Conjugate,
Hold on,
that's
I got
what
my
it's called.
notebook here. I got all my
It's like,
German notes.
I usually just look it up for whether,
Yeah.
like,
Wait, so
how to conjugate. What?
have you touched accusative case?
I don't recognize the word, but I might know how to do it. Like, I can't remember. I don't
Hold on.
recognize
There's
the
like
term.
I have the list of like how der, die, and das change. Das Grammatik. So like
Yeah.
for nominative, which is regular sentences, it's der, die, das for he, neuter, and she. And then for accusative, it changes it all so that it's der becomes den, and then das and die stay the same.
Oh,
And
yeah,
then
that
in
always
dative
confused
form,
me.
yeah, it clicked for me recently. I was like, oh, it works.
The chat
I think
just, like,
because I took Spanish,
stopped talking.
I always, I always thought das was female for like a while. um,
No,
but
D
yeah,
is
and then in
female.
nominative case, yeah, in nominative it gets even weirder because it's like der and das turn to dame, dem, and then D changes to dare. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What?
it's so confusing.
There's also ein, and eine, which is also like that was the one that took me forever. I was like, what does that mean? But it literally is just
For
one.
real.
So it's like a something.
I remember being in German
Yeah,
1 and my
I don't
teacher
know.
being like, I was in German 1 and the teacher was like, all right, here, I'm gonna write all of these up on the board. And he just like, it was all the Der, Die, and Das stuff, but he wrote like a chart and there was like so many of them. And he was like, you wanna know what word this is in English? The. And I broke down crying.
My man really busted. My man really busted out all of it at once. Like I remember in Spanish for all the conjugation charts, there's like fucking 9 of them or something. But they
There's 9 of us. There's 9 of us.
there's 9 of us. Yeah, they busted out like one at a time. Like they eased us into it. I got to German, I was like, wow, there's like one form of conjugation. This is so much better than Spanish. No, no, I was lied to.
Oh,
But now we're into the second form, and it's a little scary, but not nearly as scary as accusative was, at least for me.
yeah.
Wait, how are you doing that? you're like erasing the black lines, but also they're colored.
Oh,
Or did you just kind of like
no,
go
I
over?
locked the transparency of the line layer, which means that I can't like draw outside the lines, and then I just like colored it a different color.
Color
And then
pick
I'm
and
gonna
scroll, color pick and scribble over it.
yeah, and
Oh,
I'm just doing that for the like only that very outline is going to be black, and then I change the layer to multiply so that it will darken if I put something else over it. I know that doesn't make sense, but it does to me. It's my process.
yeah. I remember like
Trust the process.
I was working with. I was let him cook. Um, I was working. I remember like working on a couple chapters of my webcomic on Clip Studio Paint, and I was like, what even is the different forms of layers? There's like multiply and
Dude,
color
for
and
real.
shadow, and I don't know what any of those do.
It took me way too long. Like,
I
literally,
remember
Heartbeat
seeing,
had to teach me.
yeah, I remember seeing
Oh
a
my
couple
gosh,
cool.
someone
Like the
finally
coolest pointer
started
that I saw
talking.
was like, "Yo, people in the chat. Maybe they're just enjoying us. They're enjoying listening to us talk about German, which no one will understand
About
unless they
German
unless they
grammar.
know German and they're cool. German grammar, the peak of conversation topics.
For real. Multiply. See how it changed? Whoa, that's so cool. And then, dude, oh, I don't know how to copy layers in this layout. Oh, duplicate. Let's go. I did it. Hey, Goose
Yeah.
Goose.
One thing I was gonna say was I saw something about like I think it was like there's a reduced layer you can do. So if you accidentally draw on your sketch layer, you can erase the sketches by like having it erase itself by
I
scribbling
have
over it or
no
something. It was
idea. I
something
have
cool.
no idea. I've never heard of that.
I feel like oh I don't know. I'll have to check it again. Jessica Viles says Roblox TikToks are cringe, and I kind of agree. Roblox anything is pretty cringe to me. Unless it's
Roblox
like
isn't
unless it's like
bad.
the I've had like I've seen nothing but like negative things for it since like middle school, so I just don't
Have
trust
you
it.
never played Roblox?
I've not. I refuse.
Wait, did I tell you the
I
story
refuse.
about how I was cyberbullied on Roblox in middle school because of the Warrior Cats
Probably
roleplay?
you probably deserved it. It's amazing.
No, okay, wait, here's the story. Here's my tragic
Story time.
backstory. Alright, so here's
Oh
what
my
happened.
gosh,
I was
is Extra turning into a story time YouTuber?
for
Confirmed?
this Warrior Cats roleplay in middle school. Okay, so I joined a Roblox game that was, a Warrior Cats roleplay. And I decided my Warrior Cats OC had like red eyes because it was edgy. And I
So
customized
cool.
my cat character and I put her in the game. And someone was like, "You can't have red eyes on your cat unless your cat is albino." And I was like, "Well, these are talking cats. I don't think it matters that much." And then they kicked me out of the game. They kicked me out of the game because I had red eyes on
Bruh.
my cat. Isn't that so sad?
You're
It
too
was so
edgy
sad.
for them. You're too powerful.
I was too cool. They weren't ready for how cool I was in middle school.
Yeah. Oh, so two things. Hey, I feel like I don't know how truthful this is, but I always got the vibe that like the Warrior Cats is like the gateway to like becoming a furry.
Probably.
Which I'm not saying anything about you. But also looking at the looking at the chat also reminds me. I think the best Roblox related thing I've seen was something I discovered recently, which is the Roblox dash cam footage. Have you heard of that?
Yes, I have.
I love it so much. And like they just take like actual like car wreck or like fender bender audio and play it over Roblox wrecks and the cars like crumble into like
No,
little
yeah, they'll
bits.
like. I've seen ones that they'll like
It's so, like,
recreate.
functionist.
It's so funny. They'll like
It's so good.
recreate car crashes from car cams. It's so funny.
I love the. I've been trying to find the one from like a bunch of memes that I've seen where it's just like someone runs over a Roblox man in a car, and he like splatters across like the windshield. Um, but I don't know. I don't know where to find it. One day I might.
One day you'll find it again.
Yeah. My gosh, Flipper's so edgy. He's got like blood coming down everywhere.
Dude, he's so edge for real.
I thought that was just like marker juice running off his lips.
I struggle with drawing gore digitally, and I don't know why I struggle so much. Like, it's so frustrating.
It's kind of funny because like you like it so much, but it's a struggle.
I can draw gore like traditionally, for some reason, but I can't digitally. Like, it's more difficult.
Yeah.
I just gotta focus.
I assume it's like a rendering issue, like getting like doing the getting all like the layers and like the shine to it, like the glisten and like the different like ways of shading it. I assume it's a lot different digitally because like
it is so different.
Yeah, especially with you and your god tier colored pencil skills, just being able to like render it and make it look like perfect.
I don't know about perfect, but I appreciate it.
It looks
just take some mini.
It looks really nice. It was legit like. That's true. Feeling that, but yeah, because like I always remember as a kid, and for the longest time, I didn't know how to color with colored pencil. I'm like, why is there all these little white dots? No matter how many times I color over it.
That's how it was until I started using Prismacolor.
Yeah,
I literally
finding out you have to go over it smooth and slow and soft, and then layer it up.
No, it was like.
Yeah. Also, I did not know that colored pencils are made of wax. That was weird.
You didn't know that? Oh.
I didn't know that. I thought it was like colored graphite or something. My child brain didn't know these things.
It's okay. For the longest time, so like, if you don't know, I'm not the best at reading. So for a lot of words growing up, I didn't actually. You good?
Oh, yeah, sorry. What did I say? I was reading
something. I thought you said, like, hold up or something.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
You good?
Continue.
Oh, okay. So, like, a lot of words growing up, I would hear people say, but I didn't, like, read them, so I heard them wrong and just pronounced them wrong my entire life. Like, Tupperware, I thought it was Tup-O-ware. Because I didn't know that it like had an R in it, or like TNT. TNT, I thought it was pronounced tint. I was a goofy little kid.
I feel that. Like, for me, it was Pokemon. I would read their names and completely butcher it, and it was like it was so embarrassing thinking back on it. Because then I'm like, oh, I told people that, or like, not even that. I did it. In recent memory too, like my stupid self played Celeste and it was amazing, and I was telling my dad about it, and I was like, I called it freaking Celeste.
Celeste? Oh no! Celeste. I feel that.
No.
Celeste.
Of the Pokemon name butcherings that I remember the worst one was Tepig from Gen 5, which is my favorite generation.
Me too.
I called him freaking like oh, really?
What?
I said, really? Like, Gen 5's your favorite?
Oh, yeah! The black and white one? That's the first one that I ever watched.
So good. It's the only one that I've actually beaten.
It's so good. That's like, I literally grew up on that generation.
So good, yes.
It is. How did you pronounce Tepig?
I always mispronounce...
What? Tepig.
I mispronounced Tepig as Teptapig. I don't even know how I got there. I was like, I don't know. My partially dyslexic young self or something.
Whenever like Sun and Moon came out, which that was the last one that I like stopped paying attention at. Like
Yeah,
I don't know
same
any
here.
of the recent ones.
Actually, I think I didn't like Gen 6. Like that's where I stopped being like caring. And people were like ragging on Gen 5. Like there's this whole like debate between me and my cousin being like, man, like Gen 6 was his favorite at the time and Gen 5 was mine, so we'd be like going at each other trying to convince each other. But Gen 5 is the best, don't at me.
No, I agree with you. It's base.
Based. He's so red. He's covered in the goop.
The silly.
Oh my gosh.
You need to watch more Happy Tree Friends. I gotta just randomly start sending you episodes so that you'll be forced into watching them.
God, oh God, you're gonna like give me your hyperfixations.
Yeah. I'm starting to hyperfixate on Happy Tree Friends again, and I don't know why.
You're getting like tractor beamed back into it.
Yeah.
Don't take me back.
It happened recently with Centaur World a little bit too.
Yep, Centaur World's worth it.
Centaur World is amazing. It pains me how underrated it is. Yeah, Centaur World, man.
Also,
I
can't believe Netflix freaking kneecapped him with the 2-season limit.
Honestly. No, I'm not gonna animate Flippy twerking.
No!
No! Y'all already
Flippy twerking with the Among Us one.
I already as soon as I posted my Flippy design, I had enough people simping over him that I don't need any more of that. No Flippy twerking.
I can't wait for you to.
I need to make a rule in my guidelines. I need to add another one that's no characters will be twerking.
It's like the memes of that Discord server with all the rules, and each of them has Goku powering up. Is the picture with it?
So that's Flipper.
Floppy tweening. What?
Whoa,
he retracted
who just took away their message? What did it say?
Someone said floppy tweening, and I was like, that actually would be really funny because it's like an animation joke.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know animation terms.
Yeah, I know twinning and stuff. Oh, tweaking. They said tweaking.
Tweaking. Oh. Tweening also works.
Cause the animation memes. They make the head bop go up and down. Silly.
Pour molten lava on the people who are thirsting for Flippy and Yellow Guy.
Okay, no, people who are thirsting for Yellow Guy, that actually feels illegal. I'm sorry, but
He's like a
there's
child.
something.
He's like a child.
Even if he's canonically not a child, it still feels so weird. It's the same thing for people simping for Derpleton. It's not right.
Yeah, it's like the child. It's like a himbo, but the childlike aspect of the himbo kind of outweighs the himbo bits, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Them boys are innocent.
Honestly,
got that childlike innocence.
That's how I felt with Papyrus from Undertale too. I know everyone kept shipping him with Metaton, and I was
my favorite.
I know he is. You'll never guess who my favorite is.
Snams. Oh wait, no.
Sans is not my favorite. Sans is not my favorite.
Papyrus to your Sans.
Bruh. It's because I'm short? Is it because I'm short? Is it because I'm...
A little bit. But also I love Papyrus and his goofy little self.
He is pretty goofy. He's pretty silly.
I love how I realize my attitude towards Undertale kind of also mirrors my attitude towards furries. I guess because both of those happen at the same time. Where like originally I was like, oh, this is really cool. Like I like this. But then because of like fandom stuff, like God forbid, 2016 Undertale fandom,
Honestly,
and then
dude.
like I was like, this sucks, horrible, and I hate it.
Dude, honestly.
And then I came all the way back around where I was like, okay, it's still really cool, and the fandom is really like really talented and artistically and stuff. There's just that like the group of bad apples that every fandom has
Honestly,
inevitably
true.
when they get large enough.
Goose has
Yeah,
given me
I was
kisses.
I was
She
about
gave me kisses.
to I was about to be like based Max, but then I was like, wait, I can't say that about myself.
Based Max. There we go.
Next
I said it.
episode. Yeah, let's go.
Dude, I just want to say, like, coming from someone who isn't a furry, and I just want to say this because I just get this all the time. I constantly get comments that are like, oh, like, furries, like, they aren't actually people because they want to be animals. They don't have rights. And they're all like,
Yeah.
oh, like, hunt the furries down. So, to those people who have never gone outside, apparently, furries are the most chill people you will ever meet. Like,
Rizzle.
they're genuinely just really cool and creative people. Like, I
Yeah.
don't understand.
I feel like it's like yeah, it's like middle school humor, I guess.
Yeah, it really is. It's like, where are you right now? Like, get so many furry videos recommended to me, but like seeing the fursuits and stuff is just so cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah, like legit, like there are like bad people in those fandoms, as are
of
all
course,
fandoms. But like their art is so freaking cool.
for real.
I need to figure out how to draw furries so I can make money. There's so much money out there. So much furry money.
Yeah,
Oh, the comments bring up something good. What are your thoughts on
My Little Pony. I don't know. I never watched it.
Yeah, same here. I hear it's actually like I watched like a really long like an hour and a half long video talking about the evolution of the fandom. I only kind of half remember it. I remember I was playing Teardown when when I listened to it.
What is this?
But
Whoa!
I think I think uh from what I heard, it's like the Friendship is Magic show came out, and then because it gets like rebooted every decade apparently since like the 70s, I think. Um, and the Friendship is Magic show came out, and then people were like joking about like watching it like ironically, but then it just actually turned into people actually just liking it, and that's how like we got
Yeah,
bronies and stuff like that.
yeah. I heard like I think the
Which I find
literally
really funny.
the
It's like, oh, what's up?
I was gonna say the only time I've ever like watched any of My Little Pony was when I was like a toddler and had no memory of it, and so it was like the original My Little Pony, like before they had plot or anything. Um, so it is interesting seeing like now they have like fandoms and stuff, and like the art style is completely different, and it's very interesting.
Yeah. I just love how like I think people tried like trolling and joking around by like watching it ironically, but then it actually kind of just 180'd into the people who watched it ironically just actually became fans.
Honestly, I don't know how to draw gore digitally.
Graw. Call upon his name, Graw. Yeah.
Graw, help me in this time of need, Graw.
Graw.
Why is this
Will
Myrtle
grant you the
different
strength to
in
do
this version? Like, did I do something wrong?
I don't know. Oh, I'm like looking at my German notes, and I have a sentence.
Oh, let's
Ich
go.
wohne in der Stadt. I live in
Let's
the
go. You
city.
said a sentence. Deine Mutter.
Yeah. Hold on, let me. Deine Mutter.
Deine Mutter.
Sie wohnt in der Bergen. She lives in the mountains. Or
Let's
I could switch
go.
the letters around and say sie wohnt in der Bergen, which is castle, instead of an E,
Let's
it's a
go.
U.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Watch like
yes.
one person watching this live stream is German, and they're like, "Oh my god."
I feel like if the stream was like pushing like 1,000 people, there's a solid chance that at least one person would
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Do
Oh
you
god,
know
my mom
you
is
know we
watching
should
the
do at some
stream.
point?
My mom is watching the stream.
Okay, two ideas. So A, something funny I found out. The word for RV is Wohnmobil because it's like a house mobile,
Oh,
house
funny.
car.
You know my favorite
Um,
word in German?
Kakerlaken.
No. Nein. It's Handschuhe. Because it's the word for glove, and it means hand shoe. And it's so funny
And
to me.
shoe. Oh yeah. I
Hi,
love it.
Mom.
I mean, it makes sense. Shoe, but for your hand. Hi, extras, mom. Um, what is it? Oh, I
You
was gonna
can do
say,
it.
now thinking about, yeah, no, don't hurt yourself. uh, I was thinking,
That's not right.
and I was like, wait, if you were to do more streaming, one thing we could do would be like, doing like Gartic Phone or
Yeah.
other drawing based people games and get like Beetroot and stuff in here.
Yeah, I
Do
can
like the
get I
content creator thing where you,
yeah. We could totally do
yeah,
Gartic Fun. Yeah, ach so.
that'd be so fun. I've like never actually gotten enough people together to do it, but I feel like that would be a good way to start my animation career. Start practicing.
Yeah. Let's go. Start with
Yeah.
Gartic Fun.
We'll be like a little baby version of that one dude who did all the videos when it was really popular. I forgot his name. The guy with the little demon, the little imp persona.
I
I forgot his
I
name.
don't know who you're talking about, I'm not gonna lie.
Hold on.
You
I
can do
can I
it.
can I can search the intro webs. Gartic phone, not Vanos. Oh, it's Rubber Ross. That's who it is. We'll be like a little baby version of that. But instead of having like all of the like big animation people like Jaden Animations and Domix and the odd ones out, it'll be me and you
Yeah,
and
it's just a bunch of little
other people.
small YouTubers just chilling.
Yeah, and then a guy who isn't a YouTuber. I'm clout chasing.
That
Let's
random
go.
guy.
Yeah,
It's okay, we all love you.
that'll be me. Love to
If
be.
anyone says in the chat that they don't love you, I'll kick them off.
It's okay if you don't love me.
What is
I'll just
happening
cry.
in the chat?
I don't know. We got we got a guy saying "Sue," and we got someone doing the Whopper Whopper song. We got a sleigh. We're just hitting the bingo chart of internet
Yeah,
words. Yeah, I'm living the parasocial relationship life.
for real.
You got all the other people who are like attached to like whoever, like Dream or whatever. But me, I actually know the famous YouTuber. I'm the cool guy.
Let's go. You're the bestie.
Let's go. I'm the best. I'm real.
Is my mom still watching?
Oh no.
I'm worried.
You you are you like
Goose.
playing? Are you like blurring it and then trying to like shine it up on it or something?
I
Maybe
don't
some
know right now.
smears.
I don't know right now. Just give me a minute. I'm telling myself to trust the process even though I don't know what I'm doing.
That reminds me. I forgot. Did I ever get you to read Scoob and Shag?
So I think that you literally made me
I think I
you told
told
me
you
about
that.
it and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go to Webtoon right now and put it on my watch list or read list or whatever, and then I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I was just thinking someone made a Scooby noise in the chat and it reminded me of it. And like it has really good gore. That's how I'm tying it into this conversation.
Oh yay!
Um, yeah,
Axo!
and recently there's like recent chapters that kind of like went back to like the horror aspect. And there's a lot of gore and it's good. Um,
Sounds cool.
yeah, I love it. Scuba and Shack is like probably my favorite webtoon series. Actually, I got like a couple. I got Scuba and Shag, and I got Skylark, and yeah, this is Max's official webtoon recommendations for all you 11 fans out there in the comments. Hold on, I'm actually pulling up my webtoons. I can read off the list. So Max's series are The Wizard of Seedle, spelled with a C. I think it's Spanish originally, and then the author translated it to English because like she was posting an episode a day. I was like, damn, what is this lady made of? Um, but it's like slowed down a bit, so I'm pretty sure she's like caught it back up to the main story. That one's good. My Sweet Arch Enemy is really good. It's kind of like slice of lifey with like a hero and a villain, and they're both ladies and they like meet each other in their like civilian forms and start falling in love with each other, but like they don't know that they're actually their arch rivals, fun stuff.
Mhm.
There's Skylark, and that one's good. It's got like the two dudes are like basically the guys
Oh no,
from
that's the one
this
that
whole
you
Spanish
that
Watch
I
Night
put on
animation.
my. That's the one that I put on Webtoon that I like subscribed to because I said I was gonna read it and then I didn't because who reads in their spare time? I don't.
Yeah, so good. I saw a really sad update for one of the series I was reading. There's one called The Dragon of the End, and the guy like got picked up to be made in an original series, and he was freaking out. And he's like all happy and excited, but he made an update a month ago saying that he couldn't keep up with the deadlines. So like
Oh,
Webtoon worked with him and tried to make it work, but it fell apart a little bit. So he kind of isn't um, on the originals like lineup, but he's still gonna make the comic.
oh,
Um, yeah, I feel that. Um,
that's sad.
there's Scoob and Shag. Scoob and Shag hasn't been updated in forever, but they're like really quality, so it's okay. Um, and then there's Spellward Bound, which this one like got me the best. Like I started reading it, and I was like, let's go, it's so good. I read like all of it in like a day. Um, and then they got made an original series. So it's like actually like an
Whoa, what did I
original, and they
do?
started releasing the chapters now.
Cool.
Don't have anything else that's good. Yeah. And the Masked Henchman, and that was like completed. It was good. I think it's like all of them. I got a bunch of cool epic webtoon series that are good. Yeah. Anyways, uh,
Whoa, that didn't work out like I
Ninja
wanted it
Temple.
to. Oh, that one's kind of cool.
Hmm.
Which means I
Maybe if
just.
you want to make his, I was say if you want to make his teeth stand out more, uh, do you think they should be like dripping with blood, or do you think they should be like stained red? Because I know that like teeth that have of, like people who like get blood in their teeth, like ripping throats out or whatever, like it stains your teeth like a
Right.
reddish
I
color.
don't really. I don't really have a plan. To the person in the chat, My voice, I know I have baby voice. I'm not a female. That is me. I'm the one who's extra.
He's
I'm not a female.
he's a real boy. I'm Max. I'm the cool epic friend.
Okay. What I was saying was I didn't have this thing planned out. I usually just
You
test different like
you're just trying something out.
blending layers to see what they look like to see if it changes anything. Okay.
Yay.
You. I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe I could like. Wait, and then this one. When I don't know if that changed anything. Wait, actually, hang on. What am I doing? I did something wrong. I'm good.
I don't know. What are you doing?
Shh, shh, shh. Nick Cricket the First! They're a really cool animator. Like, insanely underrated
Who's a
animator.
cool animator?
What?
Hold on, I'm checking back at the thing. Wait, what were you saying about
Nick
animators
Cricket
being
the
good?
First in the chat. They're like an insanely underrated animator.
Oh, let me click on their little profiles and check out.
Yeah,
their shit.
go. Please, it's so good.
Go to channel.
Max is
Yo,
my friend. To the
is
person
that-
in the chat.
Is that stop motion Danny in the banner image? Cool stuff. Mm. Holy.
You should do some character impressions for the stream, because your impressions are like actually insane.
Thank you. Dude, I don't know what happened. I cannot do my Muscle Man impression for the life of me.
No!
I'm like, I did it really well, and then something happened, and I can't do it right. I can try.
Oh no!
Maybe it's because like I overthink it, because like it got
Maybe.
pointed out to me that I do it really well, and now like I overthink it whenever I try to do it. Oh my god. Ugh. Sorry.
You can do it.
I like regurgitated a little bit of like something in my throat and it burns. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's too much information. It's amazing. My youngest brother, for his birthday, I helped contribute to it. He got an attachment for his hoverboard to where it turns it into like a go-kart. And it's actually like really cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I think nice.
I was at the pizza place yesterday. I won't say the name so I don't dox myself. I was working, and we started doing like character impressions, and I think we were talking about like doing the Marge Simpson voice, but then I always get like Marge and Lois mixed up for some reason. So like instead of being like, I'll be like.
That's amazing.
But then that brought me to thinking,
Peter,
Peter,
the horse is here.
the horse is here.
Peter, Peter,
Peter,
Peter, the horse is here.
the horse is here.
It's amazing.
you must have an application to the roommate group page.
You good?
You can continue. Oh yeah, I got distracted and I stopped working on my my housing application.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, I don't know what color to make the background. I haven't shaded it yet, but I'm going to choose the
uh,
background first.
I mean, if you wanted, you could throw in your like go to the generic like yellow with orange dots
Yeah, no,
interpolating
I
in.
always do yellow
Um,
and orange though.
I don't know, green. I guess the orange might not work because his legs are orange unless it's like dark.
Yeah,
You could do red because red contrasts with green. I was gonna say it probably
maybe.
wouldn't work because it's got blood, but the blood is like really dark red, so you could do like something red.
Right.
Or
I'm thinking
like
about it.
doing blue or green wouldn't work that well. I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Green would look.
I'm
Oh,
not
this
one
looks
for
horrible. Green looks horrible. Or maybe I could do like a blue, like kind of like the eyes. Ooh,
maybe.
color picker is like so difficult to work with on this for some reason. No, that doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go back to red. Oh, that looks weird. But bright red like looks way too weird. It like
Yeah.
actually physically hurts my eyes. This one doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
Let me try it out with like some gradient and halftone. Hang on.
Oh, that actually reminds me. Apparently one of the girls that I was working with yesterday, she has a thing where like we have like expo markers and like a little like some like laminated sheets of paper for like tracking who's doing what during closing and stuff. And apparently the sound of the marker squeaking while writing makes her teeth hurt.
Oh,
Um, and I don't know how that works, but I thought it was a little funny.
oh,
And then
it's kind
then
of
my teeth started hurting
yeah, it's kind
whenever I
of
squeaked it.
unfortunate. Ooh,
Yeah, I guess it's like a sensory thing.
oh yeah, I feel that for real.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Oh, just kind of doubling back to like animation talk. I definitely want to draw a cat and do a goofy little
There we go.
Sims cat breakdance. Maybe that could be my first animation. Just bust that out and be like, yeah, I do this now.
Oh,
They fly now? Yep, they fly now.
whoa! I am not used to Autodesk on this thing.
Ooh.
It is looking weird.
It's all like I like how the gradient kind of implies like he's like standing on a little plane of red of blood or something.
Now the halftone. Look at me go!
Take that spice pizza. I was gonna say that at the end of the night, but then a bunch of people came and ate all the special pizzas, so there was no white pizza.
Oh,
It's okay.
whoa!
It is cool learning. Like I remember the biggest takeaway that our teacher had for 101 was he was like, "All right, if you take anything away from this class, uh, machen, that's like the number one verb to
Machen!
use because you can get
Yeah,
anywhere with it. Being like,
yeah,
ich möchte this thing, because it just means like I like, or I would like blank.
yeah,
So it'd be like, oh, I would like to eat this, or I would like to go here. It's just it
yeah,
works.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, what is happening? Oh, it's so laggy. It's weird. Stop. Yes, I am talking to the program. Give me a minute.
You got the dots. You got the iconic extra dots.
Ah! Why won't...
Maybe you could do
Grah!
it.
Hang
Oh,
on.
raw. Right there looks kind of good. Like I feel like once you just start around his shoulders, maybe like a smidge lower, that might look good.
Okay. The stream is like delayed, so you can't see exactly where I am right now.
Oh, true. Forgot about that. Oh, that makes sense. Because I remember earlier you were talking about like color picking. I was like, it's the same color. Why is that? I completely forgot that it's not a little delay.
Yeah.
You.
So I think that looks decent. I don't know. I don't know if I
Actually,
like
we'll give
it.
it 10 seconds and then.
I'll just wait until later. I'll work on shading. What did I do? Control Z.
What I should do at some point. I
What?
should be like, wow, extra. This drawing is so nice and high quality. If someone were to purchase one of these, how much do you think it would cost? And then he could be like, $400. I'll be like, wow, I want one. It'll be like the branding deals where like they give you something really expensive, but it'll be me, and I'll be like, or you should just draw anything, and we can frame it as like, yeah, I made this for Max. He paid me $400 for it, and everyone will be like, wow, I want to do that. Yep, it's me,
Goofy.
marketing genius. And then I'll go onto all of my social medias except for Twitter because I don't like Twitter. And I'll be
I
like,
feel that.
wow, guys, you should purchase art from Extra. Look what he made for me. This is truly a moment of all time.
It is truly a moment. People,
The chat keeps,
as soon
like-
as I start
like,
shading, I feel
not
like
progressing,
people.
like... What?
As soon as I start shading, I feel like people are gonna start like dissing me because I don't actually know how to shade and I usually just wing it. People are gonna be like, "No,
Why?
you're using the wrong techniques. It looks weird." I'm
Yeah.
just trying.
Womp, womp,
Womp womp.
womp, womp. I live life on the edge. I click accept. I accept the terms and conditions without reading a single thing.
Me too. Do I know how to shade clothing? No, of course not.
Dude, clothing is scary.
It really
Like
is.
of the drawing things, that I've done, like hands aren't so bad for me now. But clothing, oh my god, clothing.
For real.
Drawing folds and making it look correct is so difficult.
It really is.
I'm just trying to find videos.
This is my goblin bra.
Grah.
Bra. Praise bra.
My throat hurts.
No.
Yeah, dude, I just get a little schmeagle in there every so often.
Yeah.
Dude, can I tell you, I was hanging out with Marlo, and we watched the first Lord of the Rings, and he's been like reading through the books with like audiobooks, but like he doesn't like the movies. He doesn't like the movies, and I didn't know how to react because I was like, this is blasphemy. But then he was like, this is so. Why is this so serious? I like the Lord of the Rings when it's like chill and stuff. And I'm like,
I haven't watched Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god! You know what we need to do over the summer?
What?
I'm gonna bring you over. You, me, and Dad are gonna do the marathon extended edition, 14
my God.
hours.
Oh my god, 14 hours?
I think it's like with the Hobbit movies, but the Hobbit movies aren't actually very good, sadly.
Okay.
The Hobbit's like my favorite though, because I love dwarves. Dwarves are the best.
If you ever decide to force your dad to watch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, invite me over, because I will watch it again.
Yeah. My roommate's home. You say.
It got so quiet. Goose is sleeping on the other side of the room. She hates me. She doesn't love me anymore. Max? Max, you good? Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
You just like stopped
I'm just
responding.
muting myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I was
sorry.
just making
I
sure.
whispered, but I might not have picked it up.
Sorry.
Maybe he's just dropping stuff off to leave. I don't know. Okay. He's kind of like a friend, which means might be. Alright, I think he's gone.
Oh.
I don't mean to make it so dramatic. I just
Alright, coast is clear.
coast is clear. It's like Toy Story, wouldn't or whatever. When the cat's away, the mice will play. That's from Flushed Away. Have you seen that one?
I have not.
Wow. It's like, wait, have you seen stuff about it? Do you know what I'm talking
No.
about?
No, I don't. I'm
It's
sorry.
I forgot the name of the animation company, but it's like the stop motion style, like Chicken Run or Gromit and
Ah,
Wallace Hoverson Gromit. Um, and it's about a rat voiced by Hugh Jackman,
oh,
aka Wolverine.
I know who Hugh Jackman is.
Yeah. And then yeah, stuff happens. It's a movie. It's a movie that happened. Sorry, I'm like my brain's rotting.
It's okay, I feel you.
Got that brain rot.
For real.
It is the Goofy Murder Bear.
He really
He's
do
real.
be. He is real.
It's him. All right. I feel like of my Sunday to-do list, I've done a good chunk so far. I cleaned my toothbrush because it was getting some goop on it.
Ew.
I folded my laundry. I did a plagiarism quiz catch up. because I had like a plagiarism quiz for my academic writing class, but like I didn't know that we had it because nothing was said about it, so I missed it.
Oof.
And then it came back up, and then I did it, and I completely failed the test because
Oh no!
I thought I was doing the right thing, but apparently I wasn't. But it's okay. It's like a quiz. I don't think it's gonna be worth that much. Besides, I'm like
Okay.
kind of epic at writing. You know, that's like a thing that I do. You
Yeah,
know?
I've noticed. Couldn't be me.
Look at me. Look at me writing things. Literally, like we had to do our first thing on like literacy, which would define illiteracy and talk about it and why it's a real thing and people should care. And I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, gaming. So I just talked about games for like 800 words.
I feel that.
You're leaving. This is boring. Damn, I'm not doing it good. My
Oh
word no good.
man, that sucks.
sorry,
I
I'm
guess
tossing
it's
you viewers.
boring. Wow. I can't believe it's
Yeah,
boring.
college.
Maybe the chat should be
College.
more
Can't
interesting.
believe it. Yeah, chat.
I have nothing to talk about because the
Really?
chat, like, it.
It's a little dead today. We only got like we got
Ew.
12 people now. This is like a high. This is like peak. Well, what's your all-time high so far of the 3 streams you've done in the past few days?
I think I've gotten like 30 something viewers on one.
Yo, I love how like whenever you pull it back, Flippy he just looks like I don't know. It gives me like a cell shading vibe.
Yeah.
Look at that.
He.
I love how we said that at the exact same time.
He. I love the flipper.
Dude, I swear we have like we're like on the same wavelength because we would there's been so many times these past couple weeks where like I'll send you something the same moment. It'll send at the exact same time that you send me something. And I don't know
Dude,
how
for real.
that works. It
Every
just
now and
happens.
then, like, I'll see a video and I'm like, oh, I should send that to Max. And then I just forget, I guess, and then you'll send me a video and it's that video.
Yeah. Or like I do feel kind of epic sometimes because most of the time I'll send you like a funny little animation meme because that's just what my recommended is turning into now because I'm friends with you.
You're welcome.
And you'll always be like, oh, I've actually seen that one. But then sometimes you'll send me something and I'll be like, oh, I've actually seen that one. But usually it's like meme related, not animation related.
Yeah. This is what you get for being friends
Dude,
with an
I like-
animation memer.
Wow. Dude, I remember being like in middle school and being so upset every time I tried to look for like memes about something and I would just find animation memes. So I'm like, these aren't real.
Das ist Flipper.
One of the people in the chat is saying, not gonna lie, Flippy seems like the type to snack on intestines because he's bored. And that just opened my mind up to remembering all the jokes about Drake. Drake really be the type of person to smell a pie in a window and float over. I remember me and a couple of my roommates were just like dying laughing, just making those jokes the other day. Like
Those are amazing.
Drake be the type of guy to see a pretty lady and his jaw would drop and his eyes would pop out of his skull and his heart would beat out of his chest and he would go awooga, awooga.
That's a good one. Tee.
Drake be the type of guy to run off a cliff, look down, and then fall. Drake be the type of guy to run into a billboard of a tunnel or something. Insert picture here.
Really do be that way. Drake be the type of guy to
Oh.
float when he smells a pie.
Dude, he really would be. Here's the question. Would Bilo be the type of guy to float when he smells a pie?
I don't know.
I don't know. Gonna have to find
I
out.
don't know.
I don't
Guess we'll
know.
see. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh. Wait, actually, do I have a ruler on hand? Do I? I don't think I do.
Oh, dude, I know
I
an
realization.
episode. Oh,
Oh. I guess you go first.
okay. I was just gonna say I know an episode of Happy Tree Friends that I should send to you. Because you, like, don't watch it or
No.
whatever.
Yeah, I'm too cool for that.
You're too cool. There's an episode where
Yeah.
Flippy becomes a tricycle.
This is like a joke from Borderlands. Craig
No,
the
he
Psycho
becomes a
riding the meat
tricycle.
tricycle.
No, he just becomes a tricycle. He's the tricycle.
Like not even made out of flesh or anything.
no,
just
he
a
is a tricycle. He's actually just a tricycle. It's so good.
Weird.
I should send it. I'll send it to
What I
you.
was gonna say was, yeah, you send it to me. I might watch it. We'll see.
No, you better watch it. Graw.
Yeah, well then you better read Scoop and Shag. How you like
That
them
takes
apples?
a lot more time than watching a 3-minute video.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
You're
know.
not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy. I flicked a quarter and it disappeared. It was like in a little bag next to my bed. I have like a loft bed, so I have like a little thing that hangs and like I can put my
Yeah.
phone and stuff in it before I go to sleep. Which probably isn't good because I'm watching my phone before I go to sleep.
Oof.
But there's like a little bag for like holding like glasses, and there was like a quarter in there, and I flicked it up, and then I heard it ping and then disappear. And I don't know where it is. Oh, I found
Oof.
it.
Yay! Yippee! Oh my gosh, you know the one that's like
You good? Keep going.
oh my goodness. You know the meme that's like, man, I'm never letting my white friend record my basketball game. And the audio goes like, hooray!
He looks and he's like, hooray!
Hooray! It's amazing.
Hooray! That would be me.
That's my favorite one.
Um,
Hooray!
Okay. I'll go into pizza story time because that also reminds me of that. I'll go into
Yay.
pizza story time in a second. But what I was gonna say was because I got this silly little Invisalign, I can't bite my nails. I don't have a nail clipper, so like my nails have just been growing out. And one hand I've
Buy a
trimmed
nail
out a bit,
clipper.
but the
Are
other
you
hand
gonna
has just
become
kind of been
Slay?
going. I don't know. I'm a little Slay right now. Oh, that's why I was looking for a
You're in your
ruler.
Slay era.
But like my nails are so long, and like the daughter of the guy who owns the pizza place, like she just kind of shows out there sometimes, I guess, because her dad drives her. And she was like,
Ooh.
your nails are so healthy. I wish I had nails like that. And I was like, really? They are? Like this is like the longest I've
Yeah.
ever had my nails. It's so weird. Like, what's a good measurement? Like the longest bits, like the white bit of the nail, where like it's off your finger, is like half the length of the nail.
Ooh.
If that makes sense. Like of like the skin part.
Yeah, no,
You know,
that makes
like
sense.
it comes
Yeah.
out pretty far. Like if I stretch my fingies out, and I look at it from palm side, I can see the nail, and it comes up over like the finger a little bit. It's so weird.
Ew.
Yeah.
The
I
chat
have
is
nails,
just
and like
talking.
I can like tap things. Uh-oh. We're having
The
we're having
chat is
connection
talking
issues.
about that episode of Happy Tree Friends, the trike episode.
Oh no. Well, I'm reloading my page. The stream started buffering.
I'm telling you, you need to watch the Flippy
Oh,
Tricycle
yeah.
episode.
Tricycle episode. Okay, I will, I guess, by popular demand. But yeah, like the nails are so long now that I can like tap them. It's so weird.
Ew.
Yeah. Are you saying ew?
Ew,
Got a
you're in your
problem with
slay
people with
era.
long nails?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I'm just too cool. Hold on, ASMR moment. I can show you.
Ew. No.
I'm too slay for this world now.
You are too slay.
Now all I gotta do is go to the gym and get like dummy thick, but in a good way. I'll be
Yeah.
too powerful. I'll be too powerful. Yeah,
Yeah. For real.
yeah. Anyways,
As soon as I finish this drawing, I'm gonna end the stream.
wow.
I'm sorry. I have nothing to do after I finish the drawing.
That's true. I was gonna be like, yo,
Wishy-washy with
right.
someone in the chat said that the episode... Dude, stop talking over me. Can I speak now? Whoa.
Yeah, it was, I paused for you. I was like,
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I was saying that someone in the chat said to watch the episode of Wishy-Washy, the episode of Happy Tree Friends, because it like refreshes the way you see the show. I don't know if you'd like that episode. It's one of the few episodes that will kind of like make you cringe, like in the way that it's like, oh, that's kind of horrible.
Mm. I remember seeing it like one of the few clips of Happy Tree Friends I saw when I was younger was the moose that I know you hate. Was like driving a car and trying to shave on the way to work, and he cuts his throat, and it fills the entire car,
so
and then I
good.
think ducks started swimming around in it.
It's so funny. It's so good. There's an episode where that character, like, this is like the main episode. This is one of the only episodes that like actually made me feel pain. Like one of the only episodes where I felt like I had to look away for a second. And it was the one where he's cutting down a tree and the tree like falls down and traps his leg. And the only thing he has is a spoon, and he has to cut off his leg with a spoon, and it's so horrible.
With a spoon?
With a spoon. Dude, it's so bad.
You know, technically,
so
anything is sharp if you hit something with it hard enough.
It didn't. It's not sharp. It's all like pain.
Yeah.
What's up?
I was gonna say, I remember now. One of the things I was gonna say when you mentioned the don't let your white friend record the basketball game or whatever, that one.
Yeah.
I was working, and the feller I won't name names, but the feller that is like, you know, he got me the job because family friend and stuff like that. He needed me to crank this giant mixing bowl to raise the bowl up so it can be like mix some dough. But his arms were tired. He was like, "Hey, can you do this for me?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." I started cranking it. I started singing crank that Soldier Boy. And everyone started laughing. And then I got done, and he's like, "Yeah, good job." And I was like, and he's like, "All right, never mind."
Hooray!
He was texting my aunt. He was texting my aunt about how I kept saying "yippee."
Yippee!
And hooray!
Hooray! It's so good. I say hooray like all the time because of that.
It's so good.
It's amazing.
OMG. I feel like if I become like an editor or something like that, I could start like an extra renaissance. We could get like a side channel like Extra 2 or something like that. And
Extra
we just have,
2.
We could capitalize on all. We could capitalize on all of the different video forms, like doing like try not to laugh challenges and drawing things and stuff. It could be
Smash or
a true
pass.
extra renaissance.
Wait, now that I'm going live, I can do a Smash or Pass episode.
Oh my gosh, you're right. We'd have to get one of those like tier list maker things together.
Yeah.
Get like little pictures of all our characters.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, would it be a tier list or a Smash or Pass?
I don't know. I could ask the chat. What is up with the... I'm gonna cry. Stop! I just want to teardrop the... Oh my god. Okay, I got it. It's okay. That's all I wanted. Thank you for being cooperative. I don't know what else to change about the drawing. I might just have to end it here.
I mean, he looks good. Does
I don't
zombie
know,
Flippy
like-
have like glazed over eyes, or is it just like regular crazy eyes?
No, his eyes are different as a zombie.
Okay.
Like, okay, I can pull up the reference.
What if-
I have a reference image on here. If it'll...
He
Whoa!
had it
What is up with
like,
that?
at the beginning, I think.
Hang on. Yeah. There he
Hold
is.
on, I'm waiting
He's
10 seconds. We're gonna
silly!
see it happen. Whoa. Okay, I see it now. Has he got like goop on his head?
Yeah, because that's what made them into zombies.
Oh,
Because like, okay,
the zombie
okay. Now
goop.
let me just tell you about like the very brief plot of this episode. It was like Flippy was like driving a truck full of like radioactive goo or whatever, and he had stopped to let trick-or-treaters cross the road, but then he like had a PTSD episode and he just crashed the car into them, so all of the goop like turned them all into zombies. That was the premise.
It's like Return of the Living Dead or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's silly. I
What's the?
love the zombie
Wait,
Flippy.
I assume there's like official counts of how many times characters have died. Who's like?
Yeah,
Who wins? Who's in the lead? Who's losing? What's our tally?
for the most deaths,
I guess.
I don't know. I would assume Cuddles
Doesn't the
because
moose one die the least?
no, the one who dies the least is Splendid. He's the superhero one. He only died once.
Makes sense. Question is, if Flippy dies, does that count as 1 or 2 deaths?
It's one. He's still the same. He's still the same person.
He's just sent into murder mode, demon time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't kill children.
Technically, if Flippy turns into a zombie, would that make him have a third personality? Question
No.
mark.
I don't think so.
Okay.
He's still just... He seems pretty flippy.
Yeah. Oh my
He's a
gosh.
pretty
that's
flipper
his
guy.
name.
No way!
Where did the joke of calling him Flipper come from?
I
Or is it
don't
just
even
misspelling
remember.
it on purpose.
I don't remember.
Ist das Flipper aus 2 Tagen Nacht funken?
Yeah. I couldn't find a German word for funkin', so I don't...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I find it funny that in all of our like little word practice things we would do, going to the disco was like the number one. Apparently, discos are still popular in Germany? Question mark.
I guess. Yeah,
Find
it was
funny
like...
that nothing
Disco means...
died harder than disco.
Honestly.
Disco was like the ultimate fad. Like, blew up in the 70s, died, gone, all of them.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
sorry this is like so random, but I do, like, I got something to do.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to just like cut off the stream really soon because I just remembered like I have to
Okay,
do something
we can
before
wrap it
like
up.
9:30.
Yeah, you're good. I gotta work on
Funky
this homework, so
town.
we're all good.
Okay. But I did do the drawing. Yippee!
Yeah.
I did the drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I don't have
Map reveal,
anything else to say.
time reveal. All good. Yeah.
You got the bestie reveal?
Expect a series soon, or
I'm
something.
about to have to stop streaming.
Yeah. You should just pull a Moist Critical and be like, all right, that's it. See you. And then just turn it off.
Alright, that's it.
Uh-huh.
See